Well, certainly, again, biologically speaking, you can't have life without death, and this would be eons before people even show up. So death is always part of new life. And inasmuch as that's a good thing, we even as Christians recognize that while there is this aspect of death and sin and the way in which the Apostle Paul sets that up in judicious fashion, that death is the punishment for sin, there's this other side too, that, for instance, Christ dies, but we still die as people. So what's up with that? I mean, my expectation would be if Jesus dies for my sins to save me from dying, then why do I still die? So there seems to be some other aspect to that reality that is of equal theological importance. And Paul seems to get at that when he talks about, I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ who lives. There is an aspect of dying that is redemptive, spiritually, but also physically, in as much as we are, whole beings, spiritual and physical. So it's a two-sided thing. I think that the broken relationship that we teach as Christians that comes by virtue of sin and the fall is a kind of death, but it's not some explanation of death. We assume that if Adam had never sinned, he would have died, because biology as we know it has a lifespan. And we assume that if the Christian narrative is true, that Adam then moves from one life into this continuity to the next, the same way we expect to do by virtue of our faith in Jesus.